All right, boys, a couple of quick updates for you here. Number one, like we talked about on Friday, I'm going to have office hours on the days where you're not in class. Okay, just because I don't have any A-day students, it's only B-day. So basically, if you need help with something, if you've got some questions with the program or the homework or whatever, sixth hour, those days I don't see it, I will open up a Google Meet with office hours. Okay, the link to that is right here. Stop in. Okay, we can take care of your questions quick. You can pop out. You don't need to sit there all hour. Okay, or if you want to come in and hang around while you're working on homework and stuff like that, okay, I'll have that open. I'll be available. Again, I don't have students on those A-days. Okay, so I'll be available for you guys and my distance student through those office hours. Okay. Number two, I said I would figure out CodeBoard and show you how to use that so you can get going on that Tuesday, Wednesday here. Okay, CodeBoard is up and running, but as it was down on Friday, I actually looked around and found something better. Okay, something that's going to make my life easier, your life easier, and especially if we did switch to distance learning full time, this would be a good thing. I'm hoping we don't do that, but this is there in case we do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to scratch CodeBoard instead. I'm going to have you sign up for my Rappel.it classroom. So to do that, just click this link right here. And it's taking me into the classroom. Okay, this is my student account. It's automatically signing me up for. You're not going to be signed up right off the bat, so you're going to have to create an account right away. Just use your school email, make your own username, password. And when you do that, once you've done that and signed in, it'll take you to this page. Okay, then here's my Rappel course page. And as you can see, I've got a few assignments listed. Now, basically, my plan is to not actually have to use this course page. Okay, it's going to be there in case we go to distance, but hopefully we don't actually have to use it. The way we're going to use it is I'm going to exit out of here. As I scroll down to lesson 1.1, just like I had CodeBoard assignments linked up here, I've got those Rappel.it assignments linked up. So let's pull open one of these here quick. And then what I've got is basically this stuff from the Rappel classroom embedded in the Moodle page, okay, to make it easy for you to navigate in and out on it. And when I click on it, what I get is a kind of quick little coding activity, kind of a mock IDE or development environment, okay, with some directions here. Okay, this is just an example one I want to show you guys, so we'll keep it pretty simple. It just says change the program so it prints the following: dogs are rad. What I have right now is a program, the code I started off with, and down here is my terminal where it's going to print things. And as I run this, let's see what we get. Looks like it printed off cats are cool. It printed off this print statement here. Okay, if you haven't gone through the lesson yet and figured out what all this stuff means, that's okay. We're just going to mess with this part of it right here. Okay, so what I have again is a coding environment and a little terminal to actually run some code on and do stuff like that. So I want to make this program say dogs are rad instead of cats are cool. A couple things about that. If I want to clear my terminal, I'll just do it right here. Okay, so we can start fresh. There's not a compile button up here. Okay, as we get into Java programs in class, you're going to have to compile them before you run them. Okay, so this one's just going to let us run it. Now, if my program has any syntax errors in it, like let's say I lose this, and I click run, it's going to give me a similar compiler error, okay, a compile time error as I'd see with an actual compiler. So kind of a cryptic message, main.java error expected this. Okay, so it's telling me I'm missing a semicolon somewhere. When I fix that, it will compile it, then run it. Okay, and when I go to fix this, I can change the code. So let's say we'll screw this up. Dogs are cool, I guess. Something to notice here. The one setting I'd had to say to fix on this is it's trying to automatically input keys for me, input code for me. Now, if I was a professional programmer, I definitely want that. It's going to make me faster. But you guys aren't professional. You guys are getting yourselves ready for a pen and pencil test that doesn't have autocomplete. So I don't like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on over here. There's a few different settings you can adjust. But the one I want to do is autocomplete. I want to for sure disable that just because I'm not going to have it on the AP exam, I don't want to practice with it here. You're going to see that with our IEDs in class. It's not going to autocomplete stuff for you. Again, as far as I can tell, those settings will be saved when I go into the next exercise. I won't have autocomplete. And as long as you stay logged in on that rappel.it site, it should automatically just pull you up with all your settings and stuff like that. Okay, so let's say dogs are cool. Yep, run it. I fixed my program. Okay, now, so it looks like things are doing what I want to do. Obviously, I'm wrong here, but I want to show you something. So what I can do then is the way you actually get credit for this is you're going to hit the submit button. It's going to run some tests. This is a pretty easy test. Did you print the right stuff? We'll have more complicated stuff. Okay, it says test 1 is wrong. The output is mismatched. If I click on what's wrong here, okay, let's see here. I expected dogs are rad. My output said dogs are cool. Here it's going to break down specifically and show me which part of the code is wrong. I wanted rad. Okay, I'm missing the rad. I've got the cool. So what I'll do is I'll keep trying. Now, if you ever gave up, I suppose you could say submit anyways, but nope, keep trying. Whoops, so I missed that rad. So I could run it again to see what it does now. Yep, I can submit it again. And I had it set up. I was trying to make it screw up with the capital, but it looks like it's going to accept the capital. Okay, so I'd hit submit now. The test is passed. I'm good. We want to make things green. All right, so you've completed your assignment. I've got it on my end. I can see it. And then what I can do is I can back out, okay, and go into the next assignment. And again, as long as I never signed out of rappel.it, the next assignment's ready to go. Okay, the same settings I set up here with my autocomplete disabled is ready to go. And I'm ready to start working on the next task, okay? Run it to see how it works. Okay, submit it to see how it compares to the teacher's answer. All right, so that's rappel.it. Again, there's a classroom setup for it, but my hope is that we're interacting through everything through Moodle. Okay, that's why we're using this, just so we don't got to go between different websites. Okay, as long as you never sign out of Rappel before you exit, you should stay signed in and be ready to rock and roll with those. Should be pretty simple to use. That's my goal. If you have any questions about that, let me know. Okay, swing in during office hours. We can talk about it. But like we said, do start working on those first 2 assignments. Okay, so you're going to want to get through, let's see here, the 1, 2, 3 coding exercises for the first assignment. Okay, after you watch the lesson, do the homework. And same thing, looks like there's 2 for that second assignment. So lesson, homework, and start working on those coding assignments. We'll do the actual lab parts in class when we see you Thursday.